Call to order the meeting of the Southborough Zoning Board of Appeals for March 27, 2024. This meeting is being done just via Zoom. Those wishing to watch or participate remotely can do so by accessing the meeting link at ma-southborough.civicplus.com/674/virtual meetings. So, okay, on the agenda this evening, we have at the same time 120 Turnpike Road comprehensive permit, as well as 120 Turnpike Road special permit. Now, you don't necessarily need to read anything, do you, Laura, since this is a continuation? Yeah. Okay. Do you want to bring in somebody from the applicant? There we go.
Good evening, everyone. George Bonan here for the applicant, FD 120 Turnpike. We are seeking a continuance of the public hearing from today to April 24th, 2024. Since the last substantive meeting back in December, the applicant has produced updated waivers list, site plans, site sections, drainage area plans, soil testing, and we have responded to the various boards and commissions letters. I think the Stewardship Committee, Fire Department, and Planning Board all submitted letters that had concerns that were raised in those letters, and we had responded to those. So we are seeking the continuance so that peer review can continue going. I believe it's already underway, and we anticipate it completing sometime in the next 2 weeks, next 2 or 3 weeks, which would give us an opportunity to review the peer review comments and then respond to them and have a more substantive meeting on April 24th.
Okay. Now there's a meeting with the planning board on Monday. Is that something where the applicant is going to be in attendance?
Yes. And the purpose of that meeting will also kind of ties into what we'll be discussing on April 24th at the zoning board hearing concerning a land donation.
Right. Okay. All right. Okay. So again, just to be clear, with the continuation, that also pushes back the date of the deadline, really, that this board's operating under, correct?
Yes. So we plan on submitting a letter extending that deadline 28 days. So you'll be within the 180-day obligation to hearing.
Okay. All right. Okay. That seems pretty straightforward. Mike, welcome. Anybody from the board have any concerns regarding the request for a continuation to April 24th of 24? Paul, you're good?
Jamie's good.
Doris is good.
Good.
Mike, anything you want to bring up?
You're on mute.
Got a really funny pink background. There we go.
There we go.
So Mike, any concerns for you?
No, thank you.
Okay. All right, then the applicant's requesting a continuation to April 24th of 24. So I think we just need a motion to continue the meeting on April 24th of 2024. Does that have a second?
Sure, I'll second that.
Okay. A motion to continue the meeting, the hearing until April 24th of 24 has been moved and seconded. All in favor, respond with aye. Opposed, nay. Jamie?
Aye.
Paul?
Aye.
Doris?
Aye.
Mike?
Aye.
All right, Williams, aye as well. Thank you very much. We'll see you again on the 24th.
Thank you. Have a good evening.
Thank you, you too.
Are there two agenda items that both need to be continued to things?
I think I think we continued them before with just one vote. I don't know that we need two separate ones. It's a good question though, Paul, because there are two together, but I think I think we're okay to treat them as one.
Okay,
All right, the next item we had on the agenda for this evening was the meeting minutes, and that was from February 6th. Is that correct? Yes, Laura. What did I did have one. Should I find it? The only thing, let's see. Yes, for continuance. Yeah, so they asked for a continuance then till tonight. But it seemed pretty straightforward. I requested adding in Ms. Luttrell's address. I don't remember what that was, Laura. And that was, go ahead.
It was during the approval at the last meeting, right? Let me pull them up.
Yeah, it was approval of meeting minutes for January 10th at our last meeting, yes.
So I think what I had done in that last set of minutes was I had put Mimi Luttrell and then I just put in parentheses address and didn't actually put her address. So I had fixed that.
Oh,
during the
okay,
meeting.
okay, all right. I wanted to make sure, I didn't really understand now, I just wanted to be clear on it, so. Other than that, I didn't have any issues with it. I don't know about anybody else on the board, any concerns with the minutes, any corrections, additions?
I don't
Nobody?
have any.
Nope. Jamie?
Nope.
Paul?
nope,
Mike? You're muted again, okay. All right, in that case, I would take a motion to approve the minutes for February 6th as, was that as written?
Making a motion to approve the minutes as drafted.
Does that receive a second?
Second,
Okay, motion to approve the February 6th minutes has been made and seconded. All in favor, respond with aye, opposed nay. Jamie?
Aye.
Mike?
Aye.
Doris?
aye.
Paul?
Aye.
And Williams, aye. Okay, very good. Takes care of the other agenda item we had. The only, let's see, I think you also, Laura, I think you maybe put it in there. Oops, get out of here. Upcoming meetings for April. Do you want to just address that?
Yeah, so just a quick reminder that next week on April 3rd, we have the continued public hearing for Park Central, just a status update. So Jamie and Paul, you guys are off the hook for that one. So next Wednesday, April 3rd, and that'll be at the Townhouse hearing room. And then other than that, it's just April 24th where we'll have this continued hearing. And we'll discuss a new application that they've submitted alongside it.
Okay. And from the same group?
Yeah.
Yes, so it's
That-
related to the 40B parcel.
Okay.
So the petitioner is,
Yeah.
okay, I just wanted to make sure I understood the parties.
Yeah. So all the same applicant.
Okay. All right, that's fine. And we have nothing else.
Do we have that already? Has that been sent to me and I just haven't seen it yet, or?
No, I haven't, we have it, but I haven't sent it to you guys. So that's coming next week.
You're all up to date.
Okay, I just didn't want to miss something.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. And the only other thing, I know it's not on the agenda, but I did want to just brief the board very quickly on the outcome of the town meeting with our amendment to the zoning code. I know Doris was there. It's not news to her. It did get passed, but with an amendment. It was amended. It was proposed by John Bartolini. He was concerned regarding he just thought we were setting ourselves up, and it was too restricting. But the state mass general laws say it can't be longer than 3 years. So all he did is basically strike the word single when it comes to a single extension, just remove a single. So in other words, within 2 years it lapses unless you apply for an extension. And now, but it is subject to the board approving it, right? So we haven't really lost that. But we could, in theory, continue for multiple years of doing this. And my only concern was that it wouldn't comply with mass general laws. Jay Talman was at the meeting. He said, nope, if you put in there what we had, an extension, then we should be fine. So that's the update. It did get passed, so it is going to be in our planning code.
David, I had the same question. Was removing the word single meant that you could come back for multiple 1-year extensions, but you couldn't supersede mass law. So, I mean, I was fine with it, but I think what we really meant was single, to be clear about it. I don't think
We did.
we definitely meant one, maybe, but one extension that could be up to a year.
Yeah.
But it doesn't quite say that. But we can't give them more than 3 years. So, yeah.
Well, yeah, I think one way I'm looking at it, Doris, is I thought it was good that we put language in there that said, subject to approval with, a reasonable reason for needing to have the extension. So the ZBA retains the power to say,
Right, just say, right, no.
we
So,
don't think you really have a very good excuse for this, so we're denying you. We have that right.
yeah,
I agreed. Like when John brought it up at the planning board meeting I was at, I said, look, the board voted on this language. I'm not changing it because I am not the board. The board is the board. We voted on this specific language. I said, if you want to change it at town meeting, you can. I actually spoke to him, outside of the meeting hall at town meeting. I said, John, this is mass general law. And, he made the amendment. The only way to change planning code is through town meeting. Town meeting approved of it. That's, we really have no recourse. We can't say we don't accept it. It's like, well, that's what the town voted on. So
no, but we have approval authority.
right,
I got it.
exactly.
I
Yeah.
completely understand.
Yeah.
But there's semantic difference. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that was, and you probably heard me say, I was like, well, I can't really speak for all the board members, but I felt like, well, striking single is not a deal breaker in my opinion. So
So I didn't stand up at town meeting and I thought about it, what I find so interesting about town meeting is, just that one word, like what scenario was in, the town person's head that could come up to want multiple 1-year extensions, because that's the only reason you would strike the word.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't, yeah. Okay, so it's, we're not gonna do anything about that tonight, so I don't want to prolong
No.
people.
No. And the other part is, Laura did go back and look at, I think it was 12 or 13 special permits, and every one of them but one is executed in less than a year. I mean, you're talking about something that I think is going to be generally pretty unusual. So I'm not too worried about it. We've addressed what was the gap, so I think we're good.
All right,
All right.
do we have any applications in the future, Laura?
Just the new one for 120 Turnpike that
Yeah.
we will hear
So
on April 24th.
May's looking empty.
I'm not sure yet. The filing deadline for May is
Ooh.
Monday. So we could get something between now and Monday.
Okay.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm only remote in May.
Okay.
Okay.
June.
I mean, there will likely be 40B hearings in May. I'm not sure what's going to come of the Park Central
Mhm.
one, when they're going to want to continue that until, and then it's
Yeah,
likely
we'll
that
just-
120 Turnpike will have at least one hearing in May.
Right.
What day is our May meeting?
May 15th, I think.
Oh, okay. I am available.
I'm
May 15th.
available. It's the, and I think we'd addressed, I'm available to come in remotely, but I'm not gonna be available at 10 in physical form.
That's
Right,
okay.
that's okay.
Okay, but I think we're okay with that.
Yeah,
I'd love to be there. It's just most of the Park Central, because we're so limited on quorum.
correct.
Mhm.
Okay, Doug, I don't know, we just got you, but I don't know if you had anything you had to discuss with the board tonight.
No, apologies, I'm late. Had some snafus on the tech side, but I'm here, but nothing on my end. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, then, I think we have nothing else. Paul?
Oh, here we go. I'd like to make a motion to adjourn this fine meeting.
Second.
Okay, motion to adjourn has been made and seconded. All in favor, respond with aye, opposed nay. Jamie?
Aye.
Doris?
Aye.
Doug?
Aye.
Mike?
Aye.
Paul?
Aye,
Williams, aye. Okay, great. Thanks, everybody.
thank
Pretty
you.
efficient meeting.
Take
Thank
care.
you.
Thank you.
Bye.
See you next
Right.
week.
See you next week. Yep,
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
sorry. Not Paul or Jamie.